Somewhere. Somewhere at a cafe in Paris, God, Satan and Loki have once again come together for brunch. And over tea and raspberry crumpets, decided to mess with me. Because all's been quiet in my little world except for the occasional weirdness from my children. Oh, but today they outdid themselves. Because besides an ice pack for my foot and an ice pack for my head, I'm gonna need an ice pack for the bosom. Oh, my shoulder just crunched again. The first thing that happened when I got home upon arriving home was I turned off my car, went into the garage, opened the garage door because I don't have an automatic clicky thingy. And as I stood waiting for the garage door to open, you know how garage doors curl up? Yeah, it curled up, and the first thing that happened was there was a snake laying in one of those tracks because I got whacked, and I mean de-stamped, by a snake. Jumped backwards, tripped over my own 2 feet, slammed into a door, and the door slamming shut and me slamming into the door caused a shelf to vibrate, and I got whacked in the head with a full can of motor oil, a bottle of motor oil, so that felt pleasant. Alcie's my head. Fine. Snake went away. Parked the car, got out of the car, went into the house. Upon arriving into the house, one of the gremlins jumped out from behind a closet area and scared me so bad the pee that I had been holding all the way home decided to evacuate. Yes, as I did the waddle of shame to my bedroom and got into my bedroom, it was dark. Somehow my night light was not on. Got into the bathroom only to step on a wet washcloth that was left on the floor and went flying into the sink. So now that my head is injured, my face has been de-stamped by a spider, I am wet and soggy. Why not add a bruised tailbone to the equation? And you would think that I was done. Oh, gods, no. Hell no. Because I was doing some work around the house. We're getting ready for wintertime. I was doing some work, and I decided, you know what? I don't really feel like putting shoes on. I want to wear flip-flops. And it was then that I dropped a hammer on my big toe, and I have hobbit feet, leave my hairy toes alone. But yes, hammer to the big toe. I've never physically seen blood squirt out from under a toenail, but I did today, which hurt. And I decided, you know what, I'm done. I went into the backyard, big glass of lemonade, good book, and got out my early 90s style beach lounge chair. Yes, I still have them. Are you jealous? But yes, laid back, sip, book, all is right with the world. Until a horsefly started flying around me. What could possibly go wrong? Well, after I swatted it off my leg and flipped it away from my face and batted it around a few more times, I started getting annoyed. Really annoyed. I've already had a day. There's an ice pack around my toe. There's an ice pack on my head. My ass, okay, feels like it's in a vice from the boom boom town that was my fat ass hitting concrete and wood of the bathroom floor, okay? What else could go wrong? Fine, I'll tell you it could go wrong. Because eventually that fly made a whirl around the sun and landed right here. Cliffside landing. And I'm focused. I look like a fucking chicken in the backyard. Raised my hand, and without thinking, I hit my boobular area with the force of Thor's hammer. I think I prolapsed my titty. So now that I am injured from my literal feet to the tip of my head, and I don't want to adult anymore, I'm going to bed and watching My Little Fucking Pony. I just popped my knee. Oh my God, somebody called IXII and get me the bubble wrap and some Advil.